Hello everybody, Josh Lenhart here with Lending and Lifestyle at Directors Mortgage.
Caroline Stutesman. I am a buyer's agent with the Lynn Gately team here at RE/MAX.
So we just had the fortune of actually doing our first transaction together.
Yeah.
We had connected and had an opportunity and wanted to kind of get on here and chat with you guys about it a little bit. So we are in sales, and oftentimes there's a certain layer of trust that goes into referring somebody over to somebody that you want to work with.
Yep.
And it takes a layer of trust, whether it's a friend or a colleague, but in this specific example, it was actually, there was a whole added layer because it was somebody who was in Caroline's family.
So it was a really close family member of mine that meant a lot to me, and I really wanted them to be taken care of well. Like Josh said, we connected and we chatted for a really long time, mostly about things that were just important to us in working together, working as a team, and how we treated our client. Josh really impressed me with the things that were important to him, and we seemed to really align in what was important to us. One of the things being communication. Things like working on the weekends, working after hours, that's our job and that's what we should be doing. Things like looking at houses on the weekends, needing to put offers in on the weekends. Josh was 100% on board with that. Josh told me from the get-go, I work when you need me to work.
During the whole entirety of the transaction, outside of the trust that went along with it, I was just really impressed with Caroline and her entire team's approach to this process. And the idea or the term salesman, I feel like, has a really bad connotation, especially from 10 or 15 years ago, like that car salesman that's just trying to get you into the car, push you into a product. That is never the impression. I got the exact opposite from Caroline and her whole team. It was all about, again, communication, trust. What kinds of things do you need? Asking questions, listening to the people that she's working with, really getting an idea and sense of what they needed so that we could deliver the products that you need. It's not about us just forcing you into a home. It's not about the paycheck. It's not about the dollars at the end of the day. It's about, are you happy with the process? Do you understand? Are you happy with who you work with? Do you feel like this was a rewarding process for you?
For me, this is going to be your biggest purchase of your life. This is your biggest investment. And I know that it can be a very scary process. It's a process that, most people don't understand. We do it day in and day out, and it makes sense to us.
And nobody comes with like a base knowledge of buying a home,
exactly.
Right? Nobody knows, even if they did it a while ago.
Yeah, I want you informed the whole way through. I want you feeling comfortable with what's happening. And my biggest goal as a real estate agent, and has been from day one, is I want this process to be fun. This should be fun. This should be exciting. All of the worries, all of the scary parts, that's on me. That's my day-to-day job. So what we want you getting out of that is we want you being very happy with the home you're purchasing, happy and comfortable with the service that you're receiving from us.
Like I said, one of the things I was the most impressed with was Caroline and her whole team. Not only the communication, the fun aspect of it, but making sure that their clients are really well taken care of, that they're listening, they're responding, they're reacting to their needs, and making sure that they are truly taken care of in this huge financial step that they're about to make.
One thing that's really important in our job is we work with several people. We work with the lender and we work with an escrow officer.
Yep.
So there's a whole team outside of our personal team that's working together. Josh was able to get me a pre-approval letter so we could put an offer in on the weekend. He had it to me within 30 minutes,
I was finishing dinner with my family and I was like, you know what, I'm just finishing, but I'll have that right to you.
And he did. I didn't have to bug him. I never had to call several times. I don't think I ever left him a voicemail. I think he answered every single time.
100%.
Emails right away, and the same with his assistant, Bonnie.
Caroline was going above and beyond, identifying pitfalls, letting me know about things way in advance, telling me things to be mindful of so I didn't have to track stuff down, and nothing was kept to the last minute. Everything was done up front and early. Everything was communicated well. From the client's perspective as well, from the people that are buying the house, they don't want to be in the dark. It was a great fit because I feel like Caroline and her team work the same as ours, and that we're here to service your needs and whatever you need for the transaction. We're here to help as much as we possibly can.
As a plus, Josh closed our transaction in under 30 days.
Boom! Well, thank you so much, guys. We just wanted to get on here, talk about really how wonderful things were, how great it was. We look forward to working together with each other.
We are working with each other on another one.
That's
right.
Yep. Another one that came through. Anytime you have needs, real estate, lending, they kind of coincide. Definitely give us a call. We'll leave the information and stuff down below that you can reach out to us anytime you need. But Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you down the line.
Thanks a lot.